Oh yeah, whatever. The sound on Linux is stupid. Unmanageable semis recording. Like this is OBS. You can see the ham in the background here. Ham in the background. This is fixable easily. I just don't. I'm not gonna do this. I've done it like twice before, and it's always gets just thrown to the window because something changes. No, like it's just unsupportable. Hopefully this gets more adoption and this gets more streamlined, but for now I'm just not gonna care. So the quality of this shit is shit. Uh, Good news, it's journal, and I'm making it just as a way to kind of record the journey. So I don't give a fuck. Um, maybe a little bit, but not enough to spend time on this instead of on actual work. So I've actually used this, I guess, as an excuse for the last few days to not make anything because like OBS is not set correctly. It's gonna be in very bad quality. But so what? Having the place to structure thoughts and have the social credibility is more important than um, having it be good or scalable. Even though it kind of diminishes the returns to some extent, it is still very much a plus. So I must be doing it. I guess also the productivity dropped a bit without this because I mean, it makes sense less kind of social availability for what I'm doing, which is an additional factor. Not that much, but it does make a small change, and it does kind of diminish from detract from my ability to plan longer term because I am not restating the same points every single evening. So I guess it just shows more for importance of the third DL. So I guess I will attempt not skipping days in the future, no matter how poorly recorded is starting out. It's been 30x on like very close to 40 in the part of France I'm living in, and it's incredibly difficult work. I'm still managing to get some output, but it's less than what I could do at the limit in the good conditions. Like I'm raised in Russia. I was this is just unsupportable. I cannot function normally in this temperature with conditioning everything. Still just doesn't cut it. It's too hot. So I'll get out of this part of France as soon as possible, preferably out of France too. Um, but for now, these are conditions, and I must be working with what I have. Um, so next steps are, I think, risk management. I'm gonna make a layer to connect with the discretion engine, which is working. Great. And do more trades definitely because I've kind of made a few and then just went okay now I'm supposed to be good, which is not. So I must continue to actually participate in the market because if there's one thing that will lead to me not succeeding is not doing the very thing I'm supposed to be doing in the long term. Um, Taking a specialized time to learn to code extensively was very important. It was a rare decision. But right now, to make progress, I must be actually trading. Um, so RAM system, I'm gonna make a thing that currently have like discretionary, basic like LaTeX for trading. So I say what needs to happen, and it just compiles to set of orders which dynamically change into kind of follow what I have defined, follow the not necessarily trajectory, but just optimal way, at least following the defined protocols to execute to get to the desired position size and hold it in the desired place. I wanted to make a RAM engine be a part of it immediately, but that's kind of a stupid idea, so I'm just gonna have it compile the amount of money per trade based on the history of trades with this pattern. So I need somehow systematize notation for things I'm trading, which is very difficult because I'm trading unstructured data. But as long as I'm able to kind of bucket it and have each criterion bucketing based on have some predictability, predictive power, it will be possible to simply see like the quality of pattern which I'm deeming at the moment, and then the category, and then just check how well this category plays out in the past, how many entries we have, and reasonably straightforward way to just calculate the optimal position sizing based on this. So that's just going to be like fed into the execution engine, which is as a daemon on the server, and then I need to centralize the place for recording. I actually need to do it first, I guess, at least like a very bad version, very basic version, because otherwise the RAM would not be really possible. The central place log for recording trades, because I need a central place for recording trades, so that all my systems just report to one single place and I can make conclusions based on this. Currently, every system is separated. They are working in different formats. They're putting the trades in different formats. Everything is completely like made on the spot for the requirements of a specific use case, and it's impossible to get any reasonable data out of them, and that's a lot of data lost. So if I manage to write good abstractions for this and then just consolidate all that in the same place, the risk management, reasonable risk management will be possible. And then about that for the core parts of infrastructure, and I can just continue trading on individual protocols. That's about the plan. That's what I'm executing on, and that's I've stated the same thing many times, but that's kind of part of the purpose of making this, to remind myself what needs to happen long term and to stay on track. Yes, now we'll see you tomorrow.